So having learned how to control your dreams or how to pray in your dreams, let's now dive into how to travel in dreams and come back safely. How your soul can leave your body while you're dreaming and travel different places. How to travel maybe to your village or to your somebody you love and come back to your body safely. You can use this practice or this tactic to travel to different places. You just say, I want to go and meet so and so at night, and then manage to reach there and see what they're doing. And when you wake up, you can be able to call them and tell them the kind of house they are having, the type of dress they were wearing in the night, and then they'll tell you it is true. And you can also manipulate them to dream about you in the same night. And then when you wake up and you call them, they'll be able to tell you that I dreamt about you, that this and this is happening. And you'll also be able to tell them that, I dreamt about you, that you're putting on this type of a cloth, that you're doing this, and they'll tell you it is a reality. Or you can be able to go to a different place, maybe to USA or to the president's office or anywhere. You'll be able to have all the information, whatever is happening there, without necessarily going there physically. So this is the power you'll have at the end of this video. So you will master this and know that when the body sleeps, the spirit does not rest. It wanders, it connects, it learns, and lingers around the unseen realms and can be able to come back to your body. So this is the power you're going to have. You'll be able to dream travel or have spiritual journeys, what people call dream traveling or moving in your dreams. So this dream traveling is an ancient gift used by ancient prophets, ancestors and seers to visit distant lands, to communicate with their loved ones in different places, and to receive or give divine instructions to their loved ones. But you need to know that just as you travel in light, you can also drift in darkness or in dark territories. And that is why every spiritual traveler must learn to travel back safely. Your body is your vessel, and your spirit must know the way back home. So it must not go and fail to come back. You must protect yourself against any dark spirits, dark vessels out there, or dark territories. So you need to learn how to travel and come back safely. So there are a few things to know. A dream travel is the moment when your soul steps out of your body, guided by the power of your consciousness. And in that state, distance and time does not matter. They no longer exist. You can meet loved ones, see events before they happen, or visit sacred places your physical eyes have never seen, or you have never known in your life. However, without awareness, your soul may wander too far away, or meet confusing entities. And that is why safety rituals are very vital for you. So you need to perform safety rituals first before you can do this. Because if you fail to do that, you may fail to manage or to control your soul or to control your spirit and fail to make it come back. So these rituals will anchor your spirit to your physical body and ensure your safe return when dawn calls. So dream travel is not just an exploration, but a sacred conversation between the unseen and the seen worlds. So this is how you can do it. And the first step is always to set your intention before you sleep. First, sleep with that intention in your head. Set your intention that today I'm going to dream travel. I'm going to visit my mom. I'm going to visit my lover, my girlfriend. I'm going to reach this place before you sleep. Sleeping with that awareness will enable your spirit. Be cautious of whatever you're planning to do and will do exactly what you intend to do. So you can sit somewhere and whisper to yourself that tonight my spirit will travel in light and safely return to me at dawn. So once you whisper this to yourself, you will sleep while knowing what you're going to do at that night. And the next thing is to anoint your forehead and chest to protect your soul so that it travels and comes back. So you can use the oils from rosemary, frankincense, or any other thing. But I always encourage that you use that of African holy basil. That is the strongest that we have in Africa. So use oils or just make a paste out of African holy basil and place it on your forehead as you're going to sleep. Also place it around your chest. It will help in protecting your soul or in directing your soul so that is able to travel without getting trapped by other dark entities or other dark territories. So once you place that frankincense or the paste of the African holy basil on your head and on your chest, it acts as a mark of safety so that nothing can attack you on the way or trap your spirit as it tries to come back. And another thing is you need to sleep in calmness. Avoid sleeping when you're stressed, when you're emotionally unstable, when you're disturbed, you're thinking of this and that, you are maybe school fees. Sleep when you're calm, when the environment is safe and free from emotional disturbances, from emotional instabilities. Remember that calm wins lead to safe journeys and safe returns. So the next thing is to call your ancestors before you drift off. Call upon your ancestors or your guardians to walk with you and guide your return path. Call them, tell them, I'm going for a journey. Please come with me just before you sleep. If you do that, you'll be able to travel and come back safely with guidance and protection from your ancestors. They will be there. Once you mention out a word, your ancestors will be there to guide you. This is the power of the tongue. And once you fall asleep and you start traveling, you'll be able to know or to recognize the travel. And you'll be able to know you're traveling when you sense yourself floating. You feel like your body is floating, or you feel like your spirit is floating. So you'll be able to recognize that you're traveling. You just need to keep your body a little bit cautious. You'll be able to control whatever is happening in the dream world. So you'll start realizing as if you are floating or flying or moving very fast within familiar or unfamiliar realms. You'll see yourself passing through walls or moving to places that you have never seen or traveling very fast. You'll be able to realize this. Remember that your mind has been kept somehow cautious, even if you're sleeping, but your mind is able to control whatever is happening around you. You can even be able to pause and come back and still wake up and be able to know that I was traveling. You'll be able to realize all these things. So your mind will be able to tell you that this is a dream and I'm traveling. So the body will keep calm and you'll be able to do this. And the best sleeping position for this is when you're sleeping, you should sleep facing upwards. It makes it easier for your spirit to leave your body. But just as I said, when the spirit leaves, you need to protect it so that it can be able to come back safely to avoid death. You know, sometimes the spirit may leave and fail to come back. And when it fails to come back, what is the end result? You'll know that. So after traveling, how do you come back? How do you travel back to your body? These are steps that you need to master. You need to master that after you have dream traveled, you need to come back safely to your body. You need to command your spirit to come back. So how do you do this? Remember, you're able to control yourself while sleeping. You're able to know that I'm sleeping, I'm dreaming, I'm doing this and that. Whatever is happening around you, you're able to know. So you'll be able to control your spirit and command it to come back. And the way of doing this is to visualize your body lying down or to visualize your sleeping body. That thought alone instantly pulls back your spirit into the flesh. Once you start visualizing your body or you start visualizing your sleeping body, your spirit automatically comes back. Or once you mention your name, your spirit comes back straight to your body. These are two powerful things you need to master. One is to mention your name. Secondly, to visualize your sleeping body. Those are two powerful procedures for coming back to your body. So when you come back to your body, you can now be able to control yourself and wake up. So how do you know that you traveled successfully? Because sometimes you may just imagine, maybe you traveled, you may not even understand that you traveled. But after like 5 to 10 successful practices, you may be able to understand, to master this and know that this is what I'm doing cautiously. With all the wisdom and knowledge, you'll be able to understand that I'm doing this thing and it will be part of you. So one of the signs is that you remember flying through glowing paths. Once you come back and you are able to remember what happened, you're able to remember that you're flying and whatever you're seeing through the path, then you know that you traveled successfully. Another sign is that when you visit somebody in a dream and they wake up in the morning and call you and they tell you, I dreamt about you, it is a sign that that dream was a successful one. You go there and then you see, oh, when you call them, you tell them about what you saw in their house or in their room, and they're able to tell you that yes, it is true. I was putting on this, I was sleeping, my bedsheet was of this color, uh, I left the light on, I was sleeping, maybe we're sleeping, three of us. If they're able to tell you, to confirm that that exactly happened in that way, it means your dream traveled. You're able to reach there successful. Another sign is when you wake up or when you land on your body, you wake up with a deep inhale, as if someone who's landing. The way you can land on soil, that inhale, that breath that you have makes you aware that your journey was successful. So the spirit lands back on your body and you're able to feel it. And in most cases, you wake up with wisdom, you wake up with clarity, or a message that proves true. When you tell someone about something, it tells you it is right. Or you wake up with more wisdom, so you're able to explain things that people don't understand. And when or only a few people can understand and they confirm that is right. Or when you ask them a few things, they're able to confirm that this thing is true. All this prove that your dream travel was a successful one. But then you need to remember that dream travel is not about just your spirit or your soul leaving your body, but it is about discovering that your spirit was never bound. And all you need to do is to move with purity, faith, and light. For the spirit who travels with the divine purpose always returns home untouched. Don't go with an intention of harming somebody or doing anything or causing harm to this and that. Only go there for a divine purpose, to realize a few things, or to discover, to learn. Don't go with an evil mind. Don't travel to fight or to harm people. It will be very dangerous for your spirit. You may come back when your spirit is injured, or you may fail to come back completely. So you need to be very careful and travel with a positive mindset or with a positive purpose. Because he who walks the dream world in light never loses his way in the dark. So if you go with a clear intention, you'll always come back. Whether you find a difficulty or anything on your path, you'll always find a way of coming back. Your spirit will always guide its way back. So remember to do this with the purity, with the light, with the faith, and with good intentions. So in the next video, we're going to look at how to communicate with your guardian spirit in dreams.